The story begins in a superpower academy, where our MC is shaking in excitement because he is playing a game, and seems to have got a title for himself. His name is Ning Feng, student of that superpower academy. He gets a slap from a blonde girl. Her name is Wang Yu. She is his childhood friend, and she is mad because instead of focusing in his awakening exam that is about to happen, he is playing games without a care in the world. However, Ning Feng, he doesn't have that much hope in this awakening exam because he is already 18. So at most, he thinks that he will only awaken into a 1-star or 2-star ordinary profession. Not like his childhood friend Miss Wang, who awakened a 5-star profession at 16. He doesn't think that he can awaken something that amazing, and he can just rely on her coattails in the future. This makes her mad and gives him a headlock. And other students are surprised to see Miss Wang Yu there, who has returned from her special training. And they are kinda mad because she is choking him in her melons. In that academy, Wang Yu is considered as a genius because she awakened a 5-star profession at 16, which is a great thing to achieve at that young age. What's more, she is beautiful, wealthy, and talented. And they are confused and mad to see the infamous trash of the school with her. The trash who has already turned 18 and still haven't awakened. What's more, it's torturing them to see that trash with their goddess of the academy. And they are confused about how did they become a childhood friends, when Ning Feng is just an orphan. And this is a world called Blue Star, a world where games and reality have merged together. And when a person is turned 16, they got a chance to awaken abilities and become an adventurer. And today is that awakening exam, and a teacher is introducing the students to the exam rules. But Feng is getting bored after hearing that same rule over and over again. After all, this is his 3rd time taking exam again, and he has no idea of what kind of crazy thing is about to happen with him. They have to touch the big blue stone to awaken as an adventure. Everyone is excited to be awakened. They are all full of hopes and all. The teacher call for Ning Feng. He is very famous, even the first year knows about him. After all, he is already 18 and haven't awakened yet. And if he doesn't awaken this time, he will be a trash for the rest of his life. The teacher, who is examining them, is a beautiful lady, and her name is Kai Y, and she is looking forward to his awakening. He places his hand on the crystal. This time the crystal turns blue, means he has awakened this time. Even teacher is surprised to see that. She was looking forward to it, but wasn't expecting him to actually awaken this time. And Ning Feng is also surprised because he has finally awakened as an adventurer. Now he is looking forward to how many stars of profession will he awakens. But what he awakened is a 1-star profession. And the skill is mud marsh technique. Teacher is also feeling sorry for him because now that he has finally awakened. But he awakened a 1-star profession. Everyone laughs at him, calls him garbage, trash, for awakening a 1-star profession. Teacher asks Ning Feng about what kind of skill did he awaken. But seeing that expression on his face, she feels more sorry for him, thinking that he seems to have suffered a big blow. After so long, and giving this exam twice, what he awakened is just a 1-star profession. She gives him his equipment to change into and move to next stage. And he is having that expression because something happened when he touched that stone. A voice happened, a voice that only he heard. And we all know what's that voice mean when only our MC heard it. It means system. Yes, he has awakened not only 1-star profession, but also a system. It notified him when he touched that stone. The system successfully activated. Host gains passive abilities, dark kinship, and a mystery gift. Both of it is a passive skill, and with dark kinship, he will not suffer backlash from dark power and can use forbidden time without any cost. And about the mystery gift, he can release forbidden spells once a week without consumption. He gets scared after hearing the word dark, which is said to be the most evil power in the world. And the forbidden spells are the highest level of magic. He is confused about why he got something like this after he finally awakened. The system though transformed his mud marsh technique into a new technique, a forbidden curse, foul earth shell. He is shocked to hear about the darkening and the forbidden spells, and his skill have also transformed to forbidden curse skill. And all of this sounds like trouble is coming on his way. And he also have the practical test. He hopes that nothing goes wrong with that practical test. They all come to a portal where they are going to do that practical test. The teacher gives them the rules of this practical exam and all. Ning Feng is also ready with his equipment. And his active skill, Foul Earth Shell, is a skill which summons the dark power from another world to form a protective shield, capable of crushing all approaching enemies. And we all know about this skill called Summon, right guys? After all, it reminds us about the Dark Army or the Shadow Army. And after hearing the details of his skill, Ning Feng is getting more scared because those words sound very dangerous. He wonders if this is an evil spell, and he will be in trouble if someone finds out about it. So what is he going to do? Obviously, he is going to hide his powers. They all starts to enter the portal one by one, and Ning Feng is asking his system to give him some explanation about his skill. But his system is not replying to him. Inside the portal is a beautiful forest. The students are fighting against the green goblin monsters, and Ning Feng is hiding near the bushes because there are drones watching the practical test. And he doesn't want to expose his skill to the world, because even he doesn't know what his skill can do actually, and how dangerous it is. The people who are watching the exam are mad at Ning Feng because he is just hiding, instead like other students. Teacher Kai Y informs that guy that Ning Feng's only awaken a 1-star profession and his skill is not an attacking skill, but a defense skill. If Ning Feng is only one profession, the man thinks that they should call him out. After all, it's just 1-star profession and can't become a real adventure. The Four-Eye guy informed that man that their drone has been attacked and the feed is cut off. What's more, there is a high power fluctuations detected in that realm. They gets ready to investigate and find out what's happening inside there. Someone seems to have broken that drone, and a student is super scared and shocked to see a powerful monster there. He has even wet himself, because the monster is a green wolverine. With his 3 claws, he commands all the goblins there, gets ready to attack and kill all the invaders there. One drone was monitoring them. The green wolverine blasted that drone. The drone falls into the bushes where our MC Ning Feng was hiding. Then suddenly he gets surrounded by many goblins. And the goblin leader, the green wolverine, gets ready to kill Ning Feng too. He orders the small goblins to charge forward and finish Ning Feng. And Ning Feng is also shocked to see a monster commanding other small monsters. But now that the drones are gone, this is a great opportunity for him to test his forbidden spell. He does the weird pose to activate his skill. After activating the skill, it shocked the green wolverine. He is shaken to his core, because that skill have awakened some dark beings from the abyss. The people who are monitoring the test are also shocked because suddenly there is a leakage of dark power in that realm. The energy fluctuation of that dark power is above king level. They gets ready to quickly send reinforcement to evacuate the students. And teacher Kai Y is also shocked because a king level or above monster are capable of destroying a city. She is shocked about why such a terrifying being is in the exam venue. The green wolverine is also shaken to his core after Ning Feng activated his skill, because it's pure darkness and all of his lackeys are being devoured by the darkness. Even Ning Feng is shocked to see his own skill. If he had activated this skill while the drone was around, he would definitely be in trouble. After that, he starts to gain experience points from those monsters that has been killed. And the experience points for one goblin is 10. The pure darkness devours the goblins, and Ning Feng gains experience from them. The green wolverine is shocked and confused to see why a human being able to use that powerful power of darkness. Suddenly, he notices his movements are slowing down, because the darkness have catch him too. He too gets devoured by the darkness, and for killing that goblin vanguard, Ning Feng gains 6,000 experiences. Ning Feng then level up to level 10. His physical strength is 10, strength is 8, agility is 8, spirit is 20, and his stamina is 12. He is surprised and happy to see that he instantly level up to level 10, where in the past combat test, people could only manage to level up to 1 or 2 levels at most. But it was the experience points from the elite monster that helped him level up to level 10. The mobs were only giving him 10 experience points. He wonders, why did that elite monster appeared in the secret realm, where they do practical test? He also gets the item drop from those monsters. And the item drops of the elite monster are of that orange quality. An item, Pioneer Emblem. It permanently boosts the agility attribute by 10. And the shadow killing hook claws, but to equip it, the wearer needs to be level 20. He can't use this item for himself, so he gets ready to sell them. Because orange tier are already considered an epic tier treasure, so it will fetch him a lot of money. This pumped him up, because with this new power of his, if he finds the higher level monsters, he can effortlessly level up by taking them down. And if he gets item drop from them which he can't equip, he can to sell them and earn money from them. Then all the students gets notified to immediately give up the test and leave the secret realm by using scrolls. Something weird starts to happening with the ground around him. He gets scared after seeing that, thinking that it is caused by his forbidden spell. So he gets ready to quickly leave from there by using the scroll. Everyone who were still alive inside that secret realm gets teleported outside, thanks to the scroll. Ning Feng also comes outside. The man who was monitoring their test informs everyone to quickly leave that area. because the king rank or higher monster, even if they all team up, they can't stand a chance against it. So he is waiting for the reinforcement. Then the source of the dark power suddenly vanished. This shocked everyone there. They orders the security and guards to not let that monster run outside the secret realm. But the monster have already come out from the secret realm. Teacher Kai Y also informs the academy to activate the academy's sealing array formation and leave only one exit for the students to exit from the academy. Seeing her worried like that, Ning Feng, who has no idea that he is the cause of all this trouble, asks Teacher Y what's going on there. And seeing that he is still fine, Teacher Y asks him to quickly leave that area. After that, Ning Feng and Wang Yu have come out from the academy, and Feng is confused about what was back there. Wang Yu have heard about the issue, that there's been detection of an unknown power source inside the secret realm. And because of that, the entire academy has been locked down. Feng wonders if the unknown source of power was the elite monster, and after enduring so much to reach the awakening, the test got interrupted halfway through. Seeing him down like that, Wang Yu gets ready to take him and her team and help him level up, because he only has defensive spells, which is not suitable for solo leveling. But he doesn't want to team up with her. He gets ready to do solo leveling with his defensive spells, and he doesn't want her to see his dark powers, because the skills he has are the forbidden spells and dark powers. If anyone saw him using those powers, he will be in a lot of trouble. But Wang Yu is kinda stubborn. She is not leaving him alone, and orders him to get ready at 8 o'clock, West District Gate. She will be waiting for him there tomorrow. Ning Feng tries to say something, but she just leaves without listening to him. He gets ready to pretend that he is sick, but there is no way she will buy that. She will take him with her no matter what. Then he gets an idea, but he is not sure if it will work on her or not. Next, Ning Feng comes to a trading center called Yuan Chang. He has come there to buy an equipment with Meyer skill. This equipment comes with skill attached. He is going to use this equipment when he goes to hunt with Wang Yu, and he hopes that his system doesn't change this skill into forbidden spell. Since he is already here, he gets ready to sell the item drops he got from the monster at the same time. A beautiful lady comes to him, welcomes him there. He informs her that he is there to purchase equipment that includes the Meyer skill, be it a weapon, a tire, or an accessory. She gets ready to show him some advanced skill instead of some Meyer skill. But he is there to buy the Meyer skill equipment. He doesn't want any advanced skill. She changes her attitude after knowing that he is just there to buy some low skill items. She calls for a newcomer to handle him. She thought he was a rich kid, but he turned out to be a broke loser. That was the reason she changed her attitude towards him. Another beautiful lady comes to serve him. Not that kind of serve, okay. She took him to all kind of weapon store. First he looked for a sword and try some gauntlet. He even tried to pull the holy sword, but he couldn't pull it out. So he settled with a ring. Now that he got his equipment, he gets ready to sell the item drops of the monster. Beautiful lady bring him to a guy who looks like a gangster. His name is Wang. Ning Feng gives him the item to appraise. Mr. Wang uses his skill appraisal and gets shocked to see the attributes of that weapons. Wang gets ready to make some calls to reach out to potential clients and asks the lady to take care of Ning Feng. Wang calls some rich dude named Zhang, informing him about the high quality item he is looking for his son. While the lady is serving tea to Ning Feng, Wang comes back and informs Ning Feng that the client is ready to pay 50,000 crystal coins for his item. And after deducting the 8% fee, he will receive 46,000 crystals coins. The lady is more shocked than Ning Feng after hearing that number. After that, they gets ready to do some paperwork to transfer that money to Ning Feng's account. Now that he has got some money, Ning Feng gets ready to buy some more items with Meyer skill. Wang gets ready to recommend some to him. At the same time, the other lady staffs are asking the lady from earlier, why did she let that cute boy to another girl when she is interested into handsome and cute guys like him? However, she is only interested in handsome guys who are wealthy and influential. Then they notices Master Wang with her customer. One lady then remembers that he sold an item worth of 50,000 crystal coins, shocking the lady from before because just the commission from that 50,000 is worth 3 months of their salary. The lady is struck by the lightning because she was supposed to be the one to receive him, and that commission was supposed to be hers. And now all that commission is going to that newcomer. After some time, Ning Feng is done shopping. The lady informs him to look for her directly if he comes next time too. She finally introduces herself and that her name is Yang Xin. Next day, Ning Feng is fully equipped and ready to go for hunt with Wang Yu. He tried his new skill and they weren't affected by system. Wang Yu was also waiting for him there. Her party members also arrives there. There is a mage, a sound warrior, a raging berserker, and a beautiful priest. Wang Yu introduces Ning Feng to her party members. They are fine with him being in their party, but two guys are not that happy to see him with Wang Yu, because the mage seemed to be into Wang Yu, who is already close to level 60. And the mage have brought her a little gift since she is almost at her second transformation. The potion is a high-level agility potion, a very expensive one at that, and he bought it with his father's money. Actually, his father bought it for him, but Wang Yu refused to accept that gift of his and gets ready to leave from there to attend her other matters, which makes him mad because she is wasting her time with that waste. Wang Yu starts to get little mad after hearing that. Mage informs her that Ning Feng is just a one-star trash who will never achieve anything in his life. And now Feng is getting mad because that guy is targeting him for no reason. He asks himself if he should just cast a forbidden spell to get rid of that annoying guy. The mage guy, his name is Zhao Cheng. The priest lady tries to stop him, but he shuts her up. He has that arrogant attitude because his father is rich and bought him that expensive potion. However, Ning Feng doesn't give a crap about those cheap potions. If that's the case, the guy behind Zhao Cheng asks Ning Feng to take out something more expensive than that potion. And if he can, Zhao Cheng gets ready to kneel down and kowtow to Ning Feng. And if he can't, Ning Feng will have to kneel down and kowtow. Ning Feng takes out the item drop he got from Green Wolverine, the Pioneer Emblem, an orange item that permanently boosts attributes, and he wants to give it to Wang Yu. Wang Yu is shocked to see such an item that can permanently increase the attributes. The other four are shocked to see that such an item actually exists. Zhao is sure that it's a fake. Ning Feng asks Wang Yu to try it and see whether it's fake or real. She accepts his gifts. A bright light comes out from her hand. She is surprised to see that it really boosted her attributes. Priest is happy to see that Wang Yu's attributes have increased, and others are shocked to see that it was actually a real thing, not a fake. And now that he has proven himself, he asks Zhao to kowtow and make it loud because he is a bit deaf. However, there is no way he will do that, but Wang Yu is also there and she heard it too. He got no choice but to do it. He kowtows to Ning Feng in front of everyone. Now that he is finished, he gets ready to leave from there with his girl. After that, Wang Yu apologizes to him for what happened earlier, but he is fine and informs her that she doesn't need to help her, and he prefers to see her complete her second transformation and get into University. Moreover, he can't level up properly with her around. Hearing him saying something like that, she thinks he is giving up on himself, but he is not, and she has also brought a gift for him, 2 skill books. It will definitely turn into the forbidden curse for sure, and the skill books are purple quality. He happily accepts her gift. Next, in the secret realm treacherous graveyard, periphery, undead monster wakes up from their grave, but they gets killed as soon as they woke up, and it's a beautiful archer lady, Wang Yu, shooting them with her arrow, while Ning Feng is cheering for her, because he can't do anything in front of her, and the experience he is gaining from there is very low. Wang Yu gets a call. The person in the call informs her about the big boss, Fallen Lick, who is about to show up there. And the person informing her is the priest, because this opportunity is quite rare. Priest calls her to come to fight that boss because without her, they won't be able to kill that boss. And Zhao Cheng needs her because the boss gives them rare drop items, which are extremely important to him. However, Wang Yu doesn't want to leave Ning Feng alone there, but he is fine and asks her to go and help them defeat the boss. They are all in the secret realm anyway, so it won't disrupt his leveling if he waits a bit. She asks him to go to the safe zone and wait for her there, and leaves from there. Now that she has gone, he gets ready to go and defeat that boss monster. He had learned 2 new skills yesterday, and one of them is the passive skill, Gift of Mystery. He can cast forbidden spells once a week without any consumption. And with his current level, he can only have 3 skill slots available. So the skill books Miss Wang Yu gave can't be used until he reach level 15. In the treacherous graveyard, more powerful undead have awakened from their slumber. Some other adventurers have also arrived there. Then they notices other adventure team charging ahead. They notices the adventurer teams, that it's the genius Wang Yu and Zhao Cheng from Solemn Lion Guild. Even on national level, they are renowned as exceptionally powerful newbies. The teams are fighting fiercely against those undead monsters. Priest notices that Wang Yu have become even more stronger after she got that item from Ning Feng. At the same time, in the depths of the graveyard, a portal opens near the tower which looks like the stronghold of the undead boss. And it's Ning Feng. The skill he learnt was space shifting. Dark forbidden spell, tear open the space to enter the realm of darkness, swiftly shifting to designated location, lasting for 1 hour. The big boss is also there. Ning Feng greets him with a warm hello. But the big boss attacks him. Some kind of green energy comes straight at Ning Feng. Ning Feng appears from behind the big boss, gets ready to use his powerful attack. He has learned another skill, active skill, Heavenly Meteor Shower. Meteor engulf in purple flames comes down from the sky. It hits the boss directly and blasted the stronghold too. The system notifies him about the monsters that he has killed. And from all those monsters he has gained 200 experience each, total of 1,200 points. And for defeating the boss, he has obtained 500 experience points, and has also leveled up to level 30. He is ready for his first transformation. The boss have also dropped him some items, a fallen mage pendant, shadow soulstone, and leech emblem, and all are orange quality. He gets ready to use the leech emblem, even though it decreases his physical attribute. He is fine with it. The system notifies him that a rare item leech emblem has been detected, and now he can unlock the hidden profession necromancer or activate the secret profession archmage with its prerequisite task. He is surprised to see a hidden profession because they are exceptionally rare and innate. They cannot be influenced or obtained through external means. He chooses to become an archmage instead of necromancer. Necromancer sounds so cool, bro. But he chooses archmage. The meteor starts to fall where Wang Yu and her team are. They also notices the terrifying magical fluctuation. So Wang Yu orders everyone to retreat. But Zhao wants to kill the boss and get that rare drop. But Wang Yu doesn't want to endanger everyone's life for those rare drops. Zhao got no choice but to let go off that big boss. Wang Yu gets ready to inform Ning Feng about the situation, but he has already sent her a message saying that he is sorry and that something urgent came up and he has to leave first. Ning Feng have come to the profession changing hall. A beautiful lady welcomes him there. She asks him his name, age, and profession. After that, she took him to the place where he will be changing his profession. At the same time, the guy who was monitoring the test also comes there because they found the same energy from the treacherous graveyard. The same energy they found in the secret realm where they were conducting the test. She is surprised to know that just within 2 days, there have been 2 king-level threats, and that guy was sent from the higher-ups there, asking for Lone Shadow to take action. Ning Feng has 2 professions to choose. One is necromancer, and the conditions is to enter the secret realm, unfettered guile tomb, and obtain the task item Blood Soul Crown. Difficulty is 5 stars. Second one is Archmage. Conditions is to enter the realm of Radiant Temple and obtain the mission item, Divine Emblem. Time limit is 3 days, and the difficulty is 6 stars, S level. He is confused to choose which one, but the Archmage is just a prerequisite task, so he gets ready to go with the other one. For now, he gets ready to go back to his home, prepare something, because the time limit is 3 days. There is another lady to see him off, not the same older sister from earlier, because that sister was in the graveyard. She is someone FRM Lone Shadow, a secret organization. And it is said that all the members of the Lone Shadow, they all have rare hidden profession, and can even utilize the power of darkness in battles. However, using the power of darkness still affect her. She has changed into a beautiful clothes and looks gorgeous. She informs the 2 men that there is no traces of the culprit. It has vanished after wreaking havoc. She gets ready to request some help from higher-ups to help them investigate this matter even further. The 4 Eyes asks if the culprit is a monster of some other beings, which makes her little angry, because he is trying to say if the culprit is another mutant like her. She informs them that the power she felt here is beyond the king level, and no human can wield such monstrous power. So there is a monster in the city capable of bringing catastrophic disaster at any moment. They gets ready to find it as soon as possible and sheesh it off. At the same time, Ning Feng, who has reached level 30, has now 4 extra skill slots. He gets ready to learn the skill Wang Yu gave him. The first one is Arcane Shield, and it can merge with the forbidden spell, Filthy Earth Shell. After merging, it changes to Profane Soil Guard. It has upgraded to new height. With this he has extra mean of defense. Normal attacks won't work on him now. He then learns another skill, Rockfall skill. It is also can merge with 2 of his skill, Filthy Earth Shell and Heavenly Meteor Shower. After merging, it changes to Elemental Mastery, Earth. He still has 4 skill slots, so he gets ready to go to the trading center to buy some skill books. Next day, he comes to the trading center. The gold digger girl notices him and gets ready to make some money from him. He didn't give her that much attention and asks for Miss Yongxing Yang. The lady informs him that Yongxin is currently assisting another client, so she gets ready to assist him instead. Since Yongxin is not there, Feng gets ready to just look around. This angers the gold digger because she thinks she is more beautiful than Yanxin and hers are bigger than Yongxin. But this guy doesn't give her any attention. Anyways, she tries to force him to let her assist him. But Yongxin comes running there. She apologizes that she was having a quick meal and was late for interrupting her meal. Ning Feng gets ready to treat her to a meal as a compensation. But she is fine without it, and someone is super jealous seeing that. First, Ning Feng gets ready to sell some skill books to Master Wang, and then buy some skill books for himself. And Wang is getting suspicious of Ning Feng, because last time he brought an orange class weapon, and this time he brought a purple class skill books. He gets ready to send someone to investigate Ning Feng. Next, Ning Feng has taken that beautiful lady to a fancy hotel for a dinner. Ning Feng gets ready to give the bill, but she has already settled it. But he wanted to treat her, but she is grateful to him anyways. After they finish the dinner, Feng is ready to walk her out. But she has somewhere to go, so she gets ready to get herself a taxi. She wants to go to the city second hospital, because her father is sick, and thanks to Ning Feng, her dad's medical expenses for the month is settled now. Then suddenly, something breaks that taxi's glass and pierces the driver's chest with something, and it almost hit Yang Xin too. A portal has opened there, and monsters are pouring out from inside it. And it was the monster that attacked the car that Yang Xin was in. She jumps out from the car, and is confused to see monsters in the safe zone. Then a big monster appears from behind her, while she is in doggy style. Another humanoid monster comes out from the portal. Don't tell me that he is the king level monster. Yang Xin attacks the monster with some kind of attack, but nothing happened to the monster. She is also a 1-star profession, and her occupation is a mage, and she is level 34. The monster jumps at her with a powerful attack. She too gets ready to block it with bare hands, instead of running away from there. But someone comes there and finishes the monster with single hit, and save her sorry butt. It's the guy who was monitoring the test. He tells Yang Xin to escape from there. She runs from there, but the land there is already tainted by the secret realm power, and it started to merge together. He remembers what that Four Eyes guy said, that the powerful monster capable of destroying a city is running amok in the city. An attack comes from behind at him, but he dodges the attack, and is shocked to see a humanoid monster, and asks the monster if he is a mutant. The monster guy calls himself a chosen one instead of mutant. The chosen one of Tay Power of Darkness. The adventurer has no idea of what that chosen one means because he has never heard of it before. He gets ready to get rid of that monster before he caused any more damage. The monster attacks him with his big hand, sending the adventurer flying. The power difference is just too big. The monster attacks him once again. This time, he deals a pretty big damage to that adventurer. Once again send him flying far away. Beating a powerful adventurer like that, the monster thinks that he is super strong. Then the skull necklace shut him up, because the power he has is the power he borrowed from another powerful monster. And there is a price to that power. The boss monster asks him to offer all the people in that city as a sacrifice for him. The humanoid monster gets ready to do as his lord ordered. Ning Feng also comes out from the toilet, and is shocked to see the sight in front of him. He just went to do his little business. And something like this happened in the blink of an eye. One of the monsters jumps at him, but it gets pierced by a big rock, which looks like a tower that come out from the ground. And it's Ning Feng's new skill, Earth Spike Barrier. He comes outside, and the outside has started to merge. The human monster also notices him, and gets ready to get rid of him. The monster grabs him with his big hand, but Ning Feng is unharmed. What that monster grabbed was a shield that is around Ning Feng. He is shocked that a human managed to block his attack. And not only he, even his lord is scared after seeing such an immense power of darkness. The boss monster realizes that Ning Feng is a threat, far beyond his. He is like an ocean of darkness, an abyss, and when you look at the abyss looks back at you. Since no one is there, Ning Feng gets ready to use his forbidden spell on that monster. He blasted that big hand. Even that monster's body too transformed after that. He asks his lord to help him, but the lord betrayed him and asks him to handle it himself. Now that the boss monster is getting ready to leave, the merging also starts to disappear. The remaining monsters also gets ready to return back to the portal before it gets closed. This is too much for them to handle. The portal then gets closed, and that human monster's power also starts to get weaker. And seeing that, Ning Feng laughs devilishly. What is he going to do with that monster now? Next, we are told what these mutants are. These are the people who have gained the hidden profession of darkness during the awakening process, and they are far more powerful than the people at the same level. However, if they were to lose sanctuary provided by the power of darkness, they become like this human monster, who has been pierced through by the earth spikes of Ning Feng. He easily defeated that guy, and also got some drop items. He quickly picks the item drops and leave from there. Next, the lone shadows are patrolling that area, but the monsters have retreated and the gate of the secret realm also vanished. Glass Lady is confused about what's going on in that city. Strange incidents are happening one after another. She wonders if all these incidents are related to each other. She gets ready to go to the south area of the city where the main fight happened. And Captain Zhu is responsible for that area. Captain is the guy who fought with that human monster. The location where that human monster was killed. A guy have come there. His name is Duan. He is there looking for the item that human monster has, but it was already taken by someone. The lone shadow lady arrives there, asking Duan who is he. Duan shows them his badge, informing that he is a member of the Cloud Beyond Illusions. The lone shadow knows about the Cloud Beyond Illusions, and asks the guy for the reason of appearing there. And he is there because of the human monster, who was one of their members. But he betrayed the organization, and assisted the secret realm in infiltrating reality, leading the monsters to ambush their camp. And except for few survivors, everyone else perished in that ambush. And same thing happened in that city too. Duan asks the lone shadow if they are the one who killed that guy, but it was not them. This surprises Duan because the monster guy was powerful and has the power to hide in the secret realm, where no one can find him. Even Duan couldn't find him. Glass Lady is also surprised because Captain Zhu possessed the strength of Third Awakening. Yet the monster guy managed to mop the floor with Captain Zhu. But someone eliminate that monster guy and prevent the secret realm invasion. They both are shocked, thinking what kind of formidable figures is in the Kinyu city. Duan then leaves from there to look for something. At the same time, at Ningfeng's home, he is super happy because he got something amazing from that monster guy. A body armor, and the level requirement is 120 level. And not only the body armor, he also got a lower body armor. It also requires 120 levels. But Ningfeng is confused because he didn't saw that guy wearing these armors. He wonders if it's because of the level requirement. If that guy had these armor on, it would have been very difficult for him to defeat that guy. And he also got that necklace, but the necklace doesn't have much info. He wonders if there is some ancient deity or something hiding inside it. The boss monster was watching Ningfeng through that necklace, and he is relieved that he acted fast and shut down the secret realm in time. Otherwise, they would have attracted the attention of something very powerful. And it was the time when Ningfeng said, if there is some ancient deity or something hiding inside the necklace. This scared the crap out of boss monster. He ordered his lackeys to quickly cut off all the communication, so that their location will not be exposed. He is scared to his bone, thinking how did Ningfeng sense his presence from that necklace? It was a big misunderstanding. Next day, in the hospital, Captain Zhu informs Lady Glass and the Four Eyes about what happened, and how that mysterious guy vanished after defeating that monster boss. Four Eyes wonders who is this formidable mysterious figure. Glass Lady thinks that that powerful person was just passing by or like to live in seclusion. But one thing is certain, that the mysterious figure is not officially registered. That's what she thinks, but he is already a registered and law-abiding citizen. However, Captain Zhu is relieved that someone so strong resides among them. That mere thought brings him a sense of security. Four Eyes gets an idea on figuring who this mysterious figure is. He gets ready to investigate the remnants of the power of darkness on the battlefield. But he also thinks that the mysterious figure is also a mutant. However, the two spells cast by the mysterious figure didn't lead to any casualties. So he wonders if the mysterious figure is. Zhu thinks he is just overthinking, and that is just not possible. Next, Ningfeng have come to some place to do the profession change task. Next, Ningfeng arrives at the realm of the Radiant Temple. However, a mysterious figure is following him, and it's Duan. What's the reason for him to follow Ningfeng? It happened a few days ago at the Yuancheng Trading Center. The gold digger brought him to Master Wang. Master Wang was very nice with him because he is a fourth transformation fighter. And having such a handsome and wealthy guy, the gold digger gets ready to leech off of him. Wang informed him about the item he wanted to buy, the pair of top and pants, the items that his long-time customer gave him. But Duan was more interested in the long-time customer than the items. The items he is super sure that it's his master's legacy. But it was taken by that monster guy, and that monster guy was defeated by the mysterious powerhouse. Duan gets ready to pay for the information of his long-time customer's address. Wang is scared, thinking how can this be coincidence? Ningfeng said he wanted to sell the suit. A fourth transformation fighter showed up. Anyways, Wang gave him the information. After Duan left, seeing her boss like that, the lady asks him what's going on. Wang informed her everything, that he asked someone to investigate Ningfeng. And turned out his parents were both ordinary 2-star profession. They disappeared in an accident when Ning was young. And Ningfeng himself is a 1-star profession. She doesn't think that a 1-star can get those items he traded in their center. And after seeing that reaction of Duan, She thinks Ningfeng must have stolen those items. However, Wang doesn't think that he actually stole those items. But one thing is sure, that he didn't obtain them through legitimate means. And he is worried, thinking Ningfeng has gotten involved with someone he shouldn't have. However, the lady is happy about it because he never gave her his attention and his commission. She is definitely sure that the fourth transformation guy will beat him to pulp. Next, Ningfeng is heading towards the temple, and Duan is also following him, and is confused to see someone so young, yet he is able to repel an invasion of a secret realm, the powerhouse that even his master couldn't defeat. And according to the info he got, his master's legacy is with Ningfeng. He gets ready to just observe Ningfeng, thinking if he is not the powerful person, then that powerful person is behind him. There are some people in front of the temple fighting some monsters. Ningfeng gets ready to show some extraordinary moves, and Duan is also exciting to see his power. However, Ningfeng changes into his fighting dress, surprises Duan because the equipments are just too ordinary, and he looks just like a student. Giving his age, he can hide in the crowd by showing that he is a student. But Duan is definitely sure that it's just for hiding his track. So instead of following Ningfeng closely, he gets ready to mark him with his skill, Spirit Guidance. He marks Ningfeng with his typical appearance. Ningfeng gets ready to enter inside the temple. Duan is also following him and is confused, thinking why Ningfeng came there, because monsters in that realm aren't particularly strong. As soon as Ningfeng entered inside the temple, he gets attacked by a monster, and it was a powerful attack. But it did nothing to him. After all, he has an indestructible shield around him. Duan is also shocked to see that absolute defense, which seems impregnable no matter what. After that, all the monsters start to avoid him, shocking Duan. Now he is sure that Ningfeng is definitely not an ordinary guy. Ningfeng comes in front of that realm's boss. However, seeing Ningfeng, the boss is super scared and is not moving at all. Ningfeng leaves that poor guy who was sitting there peacefully like a statue, and his target was someone else, shocking Duan once again, because it didn't fight the boss, he just bypassed it. Ningfeng is there for the hidden boss, and this boss, he has wings on him. After seeing Ningfeng, the boss tries to run away from there. Duan is shocked to see that there was a hidden boss, and how did Ningfeng knew about it? The big boss is super scared because that place is his secret realm. There is no way for him to escape from there. This is Ningfeng's Archmage mission. He has to defeat the hidden boss, Six-Winged Angel, and obtain an item, Divine Emblem. Ningfeng gets ready to stop him and activates his skill, Thunder Descent. A big eye appears in the sky above the temple. Then a big lightning falls on the Six-Winged Angel. He finished that angel with that one attack. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, then watch this video here. Also like and subscribe for more.